Welcome to the channel. Welcome to Banter in the Box, episode 130. 6 up for the Lightning. It's the game week 11 review. 5 managers went into the transfer market this week. And in this week's edition of Banter in the Box, we've got your game week 11 winners and losers. An FFFL Cup review. Last weekend was match day 2 in the group stage of the Family Fantasy Football League Cup. I'll be reviewing where that left all of the cup groups and a manager of the season update. It rolled over. It was worth 2 manager of the season points. Did anyone get the who the fuck is that? All will be revealed. So your game week 11 winners. Take a bow. Clockhouse Rangers manager, great Uncle George. Climbed 2 places to 14th in the table, and that's the highest George has been since game week 5. Take a bow also for the second week running. Pez United manager Ryan Perrin climbed another place, now up to the heady heights of 26th in the Family Fantasy Football League. Pez hasn't been that high since the 17th of March. Take a bow also, 11 Cox manager Simon Hoxby. Highest climbers in game week 11, up 4 places to 10th. 10th is the highest Simon has been since the 21st of April. But the biggest game week 11 winner, take a bow, the number 1 rated manager in the Family Fantasy Football League. Arden Diamonds manager Steve Holmes climbed 2 places up to 3rd with a first weekly win of the season. 68 points amassed by the number 1 rated manager in the Family Fantasy Football League this week. 1 manager of the season points are those 4. Your game week 11 losers, hide your head in shame for the second week running. Debut manager Chicken Tikka Mo Salah, Jordan Jenkins, dropped another place down to 22nd in the league. You have to go back to game week 4 for the last time Jordan was as low as that. Hide your head in shame for the second week running. Foxborough Foxes manager Charlotte Williams, she fell another place down to 16th. Charlotte has not been as low as 16th in the table since the 1st of June 2020. Hide your head in shame. Haven't jot a clue. Manager James Holmes, a game week 10 winner, but a game week 11 loser. The biggest fallers in game week 11 dropped 4 places all the way down to 7th in the table. But the biggest game week 11 loser, again, Megan Hoxlade Chamberlain, fell another place, now 2nd from bottom in the table. The lowest scorers with just 15 points in game week 11. And 27th is a season low for Megan. And where they had them, 1 manager of the season point lost. Now, the FFFL Cup review. Last weekend was the first full Premier League fixture weekend in November, which meant match day 2 of the group stage in the Family Fantasy Football League Cup. And Group A looks like this. It is wide open. Everyone won 1. Everyone lost 1. Pez United outside the automatic qualification places, but they are one of the 2 highest third place sides. Highest in terms of the points total and the points differential. So just as a reminder, the top 2 from each of the 7 groups go through to the second round knockout stage, and the best 2 third place sides, and Pez United is one of those. But any of those 4 can still qualify in the after the last game. In Group B, Chairman's Choice has already qualified. One of only 3 managers to maximise 6 points from their first 2 games. So I'm through. I could technically finish 3rd if I lose my third game to Legends 23 and Green Top Milk beat Norfolk and Chance FC, then I could technically finish third, but it's impossible for me not to be one of the two best third place sides if I did finish third with 6 points. So I've qualified. Whatever happens, I can relax. Norfolk and Chance FC is not out of it. If I beat Legends 23 and Norfolk and Chance FC can absolutely thrash Green Top Milk, then Norfolk and Chance FC might be able to grab second spot in that group, or possibly even one of the best third place sides. So all to play for. In Group C, debut manager Chicken Tikka Mo Salah plummeting down the league table, but has won both of his opening cup games, and like me, Chicken Tikka Mo Salah has qualified. Average Joes and Ontario Grizzlies are facing off in the next match in this group, which means Chicken Tikka Mo Salah, the worst he can finish is second in the table, so he has qualified. Benny United 0 points. Benny United needs to beat league leaders Chicken Tikka Mo Salah, who's got nothing to play for, by a big score to grab, and hope that's enough to grab one of the best third place positions. But it is unlikely. He would need a huge win and then lots of other things to go his way. Group D is wide open. Arden Diamonds, no cock for me. I've got a life. No effing rude names. All of those teams are in the top 9 in the table. So understandably a close run group and all still to play for. Group E, Sash Hammers FC have qualified. They are through. Impossible, even if they finished third, which is still possible if Masters of None. If Clockhouse Rangers beat Masters of None and haven't got a clue, beat Sash Hammers FC, and the point swing is enough, Sash Hammers FC could technically finish third. But like myself, even if they finish third, it would be impossible for them not to be one of the two third best placed sides with 6 points. So Sash Hammers FC are through. As I said, Masters of None need to absolutely thrash Clockhouse Rangers and then just hope Sash Hammers FC beat Haven't Got a Clue, and then Masters of None could still grab either second spot or maybe one of the best one of the best two third places in the league. Everyone can still qualify because of those two best third place sides in the group. But Masters of None fourth in the table, but could be heading out of the cup, which would be a bit of a surprise. Although that is a tough group. So Hammers FC, Haven't Got a Clue, Clockhouse Rangers, all of those teams are in the top half of the table at the moment. Group F is wide open. Absolutely wide open. Anyone's game in this group. And Group G, again, anyone's game, wide open. Ostrich Bar Stewards currently occupying one of the two third best placed sides. But anyone could progress from that group. The last round of FFFL group matches takes place in the first full fixture weekend in December. And then we will know who the 16 teams are who are going to continue through to the knockout stages of the Family Fantasy Football League Cup in the new year. Who the fuck is that? Was a picture of a current Family Fantasy Football League manager. Just the two managers having a guest this week. Benny United manager Mark Benwell thought that was a picture of Juan Veron FC manager Luck. Where's the K Williams? And Ontario Grizzlies manager Neil Hatch thought that was a picture of the Creed Bratton Society's Mad Hatter. I can reveal neither of those guesses were correct. So the manager of the season table looks like this. There was a hive of activity in the bottom half of the table, but in the top half, not a lot happened. 11 Cox, Simon Hoxby went clear 14th with 6 points. Great Uncle George Moody went up to joint 7th with 10 points, but no change at the top. It is still Joe Hoxby leading the way with 4 points, and we're rolling it over. It is now worth 3 manager of the season points. A current Family Fantasy Football League manager pictured there. And if you can tell me who is pictured there, you will take them 3 manager of the season points. That is it for this week. Take care, everyone. Until next week. Bye-bye.